Hi, just going to go over query 8 from Appendix 10 of the course spec, page 133. Thank you, go away. So here it is. It's quite a nasty looking one to try to work through. The main reason it's nasty actually is because it's got a calculated field in it. Anyway, let's work through it. So beginning with the from clause, we've got customer, booking and hotel, which I would like to appear now, please. Computer, thank you. I realise they're far too small for you to really see well. I've printed out the Word document with all the data on it. I've got that in front of me. Anyway, those three tables, and then we move on to the where clause, and you can see the where clause is actually, again, no criteria at all other than the equijoins. And we've got, essentially, the booking is kind of the join table between it's got hotel linking to booking and then booking linking to customer. So we're using all three of these here. So that means essentially initially our result set is returning, it's going to return every booking, and along with that row there, it's going to return all the details for hotel AY72 and all the details for customer 111. Okay, so we're getting all these and the data they're linked to. And then we're grouping by first name and surname. Now this is a weird one. Why wouldn't you just group by customer number? It does the same thing. But anyway, so from these that are returned, every row that is returned that has the same value in first name and surname, that's going to be grouped together. In other words, we're going to get customer. Now that would be a rubbish way of doing things, because if we had another Jim Thompson somewhere in the customers, that'd be totally, we'd get two different Jim Thompsons and all their stuff grouped together. So it's a pretty stupid way of doing things. Customer number would be better here. Anyway, what it means is basically we're going to get customer number 111 in a little group of our own with that one row, and then we're going to get customer 290 with all his bookings, three bookings grouped together, customer 315 with her three bookings grouped together, and the customer 426 with her two bookings. If you notice, by the way, a really weird thing, these are all kind of presumably either made up names or friends of the person who wrote this stuff or whatever. And then in amongst them we've got Omar Sharif, famous actor from like Dr. Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia and stuff. Possibly, I don't know. It's just weird. Like all these weird, random little, just not particularly interesting names, and then Omar Sharif in there. Anyway, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, and then we're going to have a look at each group, and we're going to check what the sum of this calculation is for each group, and if it comes to greater than or equal to 2000, then that's fine, we include that in the results hit. So if you go through it, so just here's how you would work through it if you didn't get this yourself. So like the first group for customer 111, or rather Pam Schollfair, that's how they're being grouped by Pam Schollfair. She's got one row, one booking, it's 5 nights multiplied by 4 in the party, and it's hotel AY72. So times 58.99. So that comes up, mental maths, £1,179.80. And I definitely don't have that written down already because I just used a calculator or anything like that. And then the next group for customer Jim Thompson, these 3 bookings, you're going to work out the cost of the booking essentially. So 1 times 1 times GL31 is 87.45. So £87.45, and you're going to add that on because we're summing them onto the next booking. So 2 times 1 times PRO4, which is 179, and so on. And then 35, 7 times 5 times 179. Add all that together, and just quickly try that out in my head, 6,710.45, I would say, something like that. So that's what you're doing, and you're checking for each group whether that total comes to more than 2,000. So hers doesn't, Pam Schollfair not included, but the other 3 groups will come in at more than 2000. And then we go back to select and we see what we're going to display. We're actually only going to display the first name, the surname, and that total with this alias, and we're going to put them in descending order, descending order of that total. And so we end up with that. And if you don't believe me, then stick this into MariaDB. And by the way, one little thing I just realized, I changed this sort of without thinking, but in the notes in the appendix, square brackets there, but that doesn't work. You need speech marks in this MySQL. Okay, hope that helps a bit. See ya.